maybe.
What
Keep
does
tracking.
the wilderness have to do? Is this a place where I got to get right to live with the us?
I mean, it can be, but it can also be a goal itself. It can be both, actually. It can be both. It's look. The point is that the vast majority of us are communal people living in community in places that are much more like Jerusalem up there. That's just lifestyle and who we are. I mean, there's escape. It's not escapism down here.
This is the place where it's proved where there's something special about someone who goes in there and survives and comes out, right? I mean, David, you're not supposed to survive out there. Jesus is tempted, and he remains faithful.
All of this. I mean, all of this. There's a lot of different points you can go on.
What does a spiritual wilderness look like? That's my point.
The monks who live down here and have lived down here in holes and caves in the ground, we tend to put them in the category that we do, Mary with the halo. They're tough people. They're people who need to learn how to be survivalists. They have to learn how to eat locusts and not care, right, about what it tastes like. They need to be tough people. But in doing that, they are, first of all, they're not milquetoast. I mean, they're strong people, just in terms of what the human being can be. And that helps to shape disciplines and essential aspects of life for where the sustenance really is. There's kind of an essential quality, I guess you could say here. It's not escapism. It's not retreat in the sense of getting away in any means. It's going back to the essential. It's the Deuteronomy 11 says this. The land of Egypt from which you came, the land into which you are entering to possess, is not like the land of Egypt from which you came, where you sowed your seed and watered it with your foot like a vegetable garden, green all the time. But the land to which you are entering is a land of hills and valleys that drinks water from the rain of heaven, which you don't control, comma, a land that the Lord your God cares for, period. And the idea there is that there's this it's pictured in traditional Bedouin life here, where the patriarchs and the matriarchs' role is to provide and protect and care for the family. And the entire land is seen as pitched under God's canopy of a Bedouin tent, where he provides and protects and cares for. That's the imagery that you have here. And the way then that when we enter into landscapes or situations in life where we realize that there has to be and is something beyond our own ability, then you sense what the spiritual connection is. And the problem is to carry that where life is easy and to still remember it. And that's the hard one. So it's the essential that you have here. I don't know if that answers your question or not, but it's the essentiality of life that you have here that becomes the most formative moments of the whole story.
Couldn't it be a picture of like a Christian person traveling from Jericho to Jerusalem, and they lose their husband, and there's that time of grieving. They're surrounded by others, but they're still lonely in that wilderness.
Yeah.
And nobody can deliver them save God alone,
Yeah.
or a terminal illness. Save God. That time in the wilderness.
Yeah.
But he's there leading them out.
Yeah.
But they got to walk through it.
It's not escapism. It's not. It's and believing in God is not escapism. It's it's a recognition that there's something necessary and connected.
It's a community.
I guess.
Like you're being prepared.
I guess. Yeah. Okay. So there's some talking points. Write me an essay where it goes for you. Where it goes. Right. Write an essay where it goes. I have my students.